All right. Welcome to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And now, for his weekly appearance, short track racer Doug Barnes has joined us. You can find him at Dominion. How's it going, man?
Pretty good, man. What's up?
What's going on? So what have you been up to this week?
Well, we were going to be getting ready for that South Boston race, and then we had some more stuff go wrong at Dominion, so we're completely swapping out cars. So we're bringing a brand new car to Dominion next week. Well, not this weekend, but the upcoming weekend. So, kind of chilling since I don't get to be racing this weekend now.
I mean, it's 4th of July weekend. What are you doing?
Dude, I don't know. Really, I don't know because, normally a lot of the times on 4th of July weekend, either go out on like a boat or something like that or have some parties lined up. But, when I'm down here, I know like 3 people and one of them's my girlfriend. So, we're going to have to find out some plans. There's a nice club right next to our house, but I don't think my girlfriend's old enough to get in there yet because she's not 21. So
Right.
we have to figure out something.
Yeah. So you're 23
I'm 23, yeah.
and she is 19.
19, yes.
Okay. Nice. Interesting stuff. So, kind of going into that a little bit. I mean, what are you guys going to do? Just chill, relax. You might go home for the weekend?
No, I'm not going home. Gotta soak at the beach and stuff like that. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot going on down here because it's definitely gonna be a hot spot. Everybody's gonna start coming down tomorrow probably. So I don't know. It should be easy to find something, but as of right now we got no plans.
So do you plan on watching like Friday night sports car racing at Watkins Glen, you think?
Nah, probably not. I might watch the South Boston race if it's streamed through somewhere on Saturday night.
Probably like Track
Depending.
Pass or something.
Yeah, depending upon how like late it goes, but I would still like to watch it and be a little salty because I wanted to be there. But
Okay, so today is the big premiere of Lost Speedways. I don't know. Have you seen it?
no, I haven't. Is that Dale Jr.'s thing?
Yeah.
I heard about it. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, it's fun. I caught up on season 1. I'm starting to watch season 2. So he goes to all these they go to like all these like racetracks that have been abandoned and all that. They went to this season. They went to like Myrtle Beach Speedway. They went
that's
to
cool.
Texas World Speedway. And I'm just currently watching the one where about San Antonio Speedway. So
I'd like to watch the Myrtle Beach one because I ran there quite a bit.
you did?
Yeah.
Like when did you run there?
Well, the year before the Cars Tour became a thing, it was the X1R Pro Cup Series. So I ran there in the Pro Cup Series. And then I also ran there the year prior in a limited late model. I ran like the big limited late model race. I ran the Myrtle Beach 400 a few times. So I've done like all the big races that they got there. It's a fun track. It sucks that I got torn down.
It did. It's getting torn down. I mean, there's still a lot of it up since they've been there. So it was just recently that it closed. So it's
last year.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just interesting to see all these places and learn about them. So if you have Peacock?
No, I don't.
You need to get Peacock, and
I might because I'd really like to watch the Myrtle Beach one.
Yeah. So then you got to catch up on all the season 1. There was New Asheville Speedway. They had the Okanichi Speedway down in North Carolina for season 1. So they still got it's a fun series. So if you ever get a chance, plus there's like The Office. There's a bunch of all these other shows you can watch.
Oh, is that where The Office went?
Yes, that's where The Office went.
Okay. What is that? Is that NBC's thing or something?
Yeah, that's NBC's thing.
Okay.
So, yeah,
that makes a little more sense.
Okay, so another thing that happened this week. I don't know if you follow how good are you at following like entertainment stuff?
As far as what? Like racing entertainment or like basic entertainment? Like
basic entertainment.
I don't know. If it goes around TikTok, I probably see it.
Besides that, Britney Spears lost her conservatorship, so her father's still on it. So judge denied it this week.
I did hear about that. Yeah. And Bill Cosby got out of jail.
Okay, yes, Cosby got out of jail too. Yeah. That surprised me a little bit. So, I mean,
it's the beauty of money.
Yeah. Let's all going to that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so NASCAR is going to Road America, IndyCar is going to Mid Ohio, IMSA is going back to Watkins Glen. Would you ever desire to go to any of these tracks?
Road America. I really like. I grew up road course racing, so
Really?
yeah. And actually, I might. I'm still trying to find a ride, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Everybody I messaged is already booked. I think I waited too long, but they got a race, a national race at my local track back home. So I was thinking about running there Friday night. They have like a $200-300 money race, and
Right.
it's a lot in go karts because you never race for money. You race for like gift certificates, like $25 things.
Yeah.
So running the money race, practicing all day Friday, going down to Dominion, racing late model Saturday night, coming back home, getting up early, practicing qualifying racing on Sunday as well. So I really would like to do that. I ran it a few years ago. I actually won in my first race back, and it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun doing road course stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, I tell you what, I'm looking to. Oh my god, I can't wait for July 23rd. I'm like 20 minutes from Georgetown Speedway, the dirt track. So I'm gonna go there and see if I can find a ride for the August race. I want to race dirt more than anything in the world. And if I did dirt, I'm not gonna do. I mean, at the time I would do both, but I would pick one or the other down the road. And I have a feeling that dirt is just gonna be so much fun that I'm just gonna be like, screw this asphalt stuff. I have that feeling because I'm getting so fed up with like all the cheating and stuff going on. And I'm sure it happens on dirt, but at least when you're sideways in a dirt car, you're fast. That's fun. So I'm sure the politics are the same throughout every branch of motorsports.
Isn't politics always the same in racing though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's probably the same throughout every branch of it, like whether it be road course, F1, NASCAR, what I do, dirt tracking.
Yeah. So, besides that, besides racing, what else are you doing?
Playing a lot of basketball. I played for like 3 hours today, and I have some nasty blisters on my feet now.
Oh, geez.
And then going down to the beach and then doing my stock stuff too. Mostly chilling though, a lot of chilling. That's what I'm down here to do. So I'll take full advantage of that.
I mean, what did your girlfriend do today?
She works at a camp for like little kids.
Nice.
So she actually just got back and started walking.
Nice. So, okay. So have you tried the restaurant scene in, I don't know, I forgot where you guys are at again.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah. Have you tried the restaurant scene there? Are you impressed by anything?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. We went to Harpoon Hannah's last night, which is like a really nice restaurant it's right on the Maryland-Delaware line. So it's a cool spot. It's really nice. We got some good prime rib. And then I'll tell you about a crime I committed a few days ago too. We were at this place. I'm not going to name the place, but pretty much they have this thing. It's called a Monsterita. Hey, Sarah, bring me that glass if you can. I need this to go with the story. So it's this huge like margarita. Okay.
Yeah.
And, it's a 60-ounce margarita, and we drank 3 of them, me and my girlfriend's family. And, we all wanted one. I'm like, I'm going to take this. And because they're expensive. There's no way that the things are like that much. I'm like, I'm going to take this. And I never take anything, but I take it. I take the one, I throw the ice out of it. I put like a napkin over top of it so the guy won't reach across the table and grab it.
Yeah.
And then we get done the next one. I paid for it. And her mom's like, looks like somebody's talking to the hostess. And I grabbed them both and I full sprinted off the back porch and around the building. And right before it happened, I told my girlfriend's mom, I'm like, hey, can you grab my phone? Because obviously I got these 2 giant glasses.
Yeah.
And and she didn't grab it. So then as I'm walking around, her sister is driving. She's like 16, so she wasn't old enough, or 17 now. And I'm standing there like, Ashley, open the door. Ashley, I'm just holding 2 giant glasses, and the hostess comes around like, hey, you forgot your phone. I turn around, just like, I just get back in the car. Let me get this thing. It's right outside my door. I want to show you.
So he's getting the glass that he took from the restaurant. Oh boy. Look at that thing.
This thing is huge.
Jeez,
That's a monsterita. So,
that's interesting. That's insane.
yeah. So
Did the restaurant call and want their glass back or something?
no, I paid in cash, of course. Come on now. You can't reach it. Then I'm not gonna allow them to retrace me. I'm a professional criminal out here.
Man, oh man. See, this is why we have you on every week because you never know what's going to come out of your mouth.
Hey, it's a, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might put like a huge thing of M&Ms in here. I like or skit. Oh, I have Skittles out there. I might do Skittles.
Well, Skittles are the best. Okay, so you might not know this about Skittles, but the green, the green Skittle, it used to be like the lime Skittle.
Yeah.
Now it's like this green apple one and it doesn't taste that good. Now there's like been a big push to bring the lime Skittle back. You know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
But you call it. I used to eat Skittles a lot. I don't eat them too much anymore, but my girlfriend's mom brought me a huge bag of them, and they would probably fit all in this. So I'll text you a picture after this if I wind up doing that.
That sounds good. That is definitely one of them. What else what do you think you might? Okay, so what's better for you, Skittles or M&M? I know they're both terrible, but what tastes better?
I think they're both good. There's really a preference. It's like, do you want chocolate or do you want something sweet? So if you want something sweet, take Skittles. If you want chocolate, and take M&Ms. It really depends on what kind of mood you're in. I'll eat either one of them all day, every day.
Okay, so I know there's like this like cracker thing, like, Cheez-Its, Goldfish and all that, or what would you rather put in there?
Probably Goldfish.
Goldfish are good.
Yeah. I
Not those
Goldfish.
like, man, if you had those like pretzel ones, they taste terrible.
I'm pretty serious about my Goldfish. I actually cracked my brother's head open when I was younger over some
Really?
Goldfish. Yeah. My parents were out. Dead serious. We had like, how it comes in like, it's almost like a milk carton the way that's shaped.
Yeah.
Goldfish thing. And it was like one of the big ones. And it was a few days before Christmas Eve. My grandmother was watching us at our house, and the way our old house was laid out is that you could run like a full lap around the entire house. You got kitchen, living room, staircase. You can go past the staircase, another like living room, and then a dining room. So you can run a full circle. So I was just chasing I was serious about my Goldfish. I wanted him back, and he was younger. Like we were 3 and 5, and I decided, I'm like, okay, well, he's outrunning me this way. I'm gonna go back this way. So we met head on. I took his legs out. He went straight into the wall and cracked his head open. And
you serious?
I remember
I'm dead serious. You remember how bad it was?
Oh, he had to get staples.
Oh my gosh. Is there like this, is there like still remnants of that?
No, it's where his hair is, so you can't see. But it happened, yeah. All over some Goldfish. So no. If anybody ever sees me at the track eating some Goldfish, don't get brave. Don't touch my Goldfish.
Yeah. Don't do that, or you might have someone, or you might jump on someone's car again. So,
yeah. Or might jump on somebody if they try and touch my Goldfish.
Oh man. Okay, so there's these there's always like before COVID started, there was like these declining like buffet things and all that where you like go to where you like go in a line and then you pick them. We don't see them anymore.
I just went to one. Just went to one on Sunday.
Really?
I stole some more stuff. I'm just kidding. No, they gave us these glasses of like maple syrup or whatever. And I was just joking around. We didn't actually steal those. They gave us a bunch to take here when we told them we lived in Ocean City. But they're like, it was a huge buffet. I've never seen anything like it. It was like a brunch. So it had like all your breakfast stuff. And then I was eating like steamed shrimp at 11:30 in the morning. It was good. It was good. It was 510 Johnny's in Bel Air, Maryland, because I went home for on Sunday after the race, and then I came back here on Sunday night.
Yeah. So it's literally something. I mean, I've never been to like those like old country buffets and Ryan's and all that. I mean, we don't see them because they closed. Stuff. Yeah, they closed because with COVID and everything, they don't. It's like, oh, we don't want people touching your food and all that. I mean, it's like buffets are gross. But then there's those, and then. Have you been to one of those like Chinese buffets and all that?
I've never been to a Chinese buffet, but I went to a Brazilian one before.
Really? How was that?
Well, I guess it's not technically a buffet. It was called what was it called? something steakhouse. It's in the Inner Harbor down in Baltimore.
Yeah.
And it's a real nice place. But when you get there, this is during COVID. This is back in like February or something. And you get there and it's a salad bar, but the salad bar is just packed with like meats and stuff like that. And you have to put on like these gloves, and every single time that you touch one of the tonsils, somebody like they wipe it down, and it's a complicated process, but I guess it's how they stayed open. And then that's the buffet part of it. And then people walk around with these random meats I've never heard of in my life. Like, I don't know, probably eating peacocks and stuff. And they'll just, you want some? They put some on your plate. You want some? Put some on your plate. Before you know, you got a plate full and you just spent $50 on a meal that you can't even eat half of. Like, oh my God.
So, I mean, I've never tried any of those. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I need to try some like.
Oh, Fogo de Chao. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Fogo de
okay.
Chao.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
It is. Okay. Last thing. So it looks like people are starting to travel all over the world again. So like, with all these countries and letting in with, with like, with all the COVID restrictions ending.
Yeah.
So if you and your girlfriend went on vacation, where do you think you would go? Or is like, what country would you and her want to go to?
I don't know. Maybe somewhere in Europe or something. We were gonna go to the Bahamas earlier this year on a cruise, and but it got canceled because the cruise liners didn't pick up until recently, if they picked up at all, but they weren't doing it in February, which is when we were gonna go. Or I'm sorry, after Christmas into like the new year. Somewhere in Europe. I think it'd be fun to go over there, maybe like Paris or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I haven't really put too much thought into it because I don't know if I'll ever do something like that. Just because I don't know. I don't hate flying, but I don't think I could stand a flight that long.
Yeah, especially with especially with everyone wearing masks still. So
yeah,
it's kind of crazy. Plus airports are kind of like, they're gross anyways. So yeah. I mean, I haven't flown in like 4 years. I mean, no, 7 years actually.
I think I was kind of prepared for all this COVID stuff because I'm not a germaphobe, but I hate touching stuff after people touch it. So I've always had like hand sanitizer on me and stuff. I never like wore a mask, obviously, but I was always clean. Like every time I get off a plane, I'm washing my hands. Every time I walk through the airport, before I get on the plane, I wash my hands. I can't stand like that greasiness of feeling everything else that everybody else has touched.
Yeah, the masks, here's the thing, the masks are going to kind of stay around for a little bit because here's the thing, people are going to still wear them, especially like during flu season. Now it's like you're going to see a bunch of people in grocery stores like wearing it. It's like,
in Maryland, actually today, like the mask mandate was already lifted, but everything is lifted. Like the state of emergency is done. So It's pretty much like life is normal for the first time. Literally today. Is today the first? Yeah, today's the first. So
today's July 1st. So
yeah, but I haven't been wearing a mask in like, I don't know when they lifted it. A lot of the places I went to, we didn't really wear masks anyway. Like my gym and stuff, they make you wear a mask at the front desk and they take your temperature and then you walk in and nobody wears a mask. So it's kind of, unless you want to, it's kind of one of them things.
Like if you've been to the doctor's office or anything, or like the dentist and all the other crap that you have to do.
Yeah, I know you gotta wear masks there.
Well, yeah, that's like the exception to that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyway, well, that's gonna wrap up another. I don't know what we're gonna call this, but bunch of random conversations. How about that, bud?
Yeah, don't show this to my attorney.
Well, it's gonna go on the internet, so. All right, always good to talk to you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.